everyone, so today I'm going to do a tag because tomorrow I'm going to school, as I said in my other video, for the other tag. Yes, 2 tags in a row, I know that's insane, but I'm really bored and I just want to do a tag. Alright, so this tag is the Hunger Games tag, and it was created by Glitter Fiction, and I will link her channel below. Alright, so number 1. How did you find out about the series? Another note, if I look like a bear with this, sorry, because it's raining outside and it's kind of cold, so I wanted to put on my little hoodie. Alright, so anyway, question 1, how did you find out about the series? I found out about the series through school. One of my classmates was reading it, and they were talking about it briefly during a study hall. And once I heard her say that it was young adult fiction, I was kind of turned off from it because I was kind of staying away from young adult fiction due to the fact that most of it was love-oriented, and most of it was just like hormonal, and I didn't really want to read something with a lot of hormones in it between teenagers. So, that's how I found out about it, and then I bought the book on Amazon because everyone else was reading it. I know I'm not a follower, but it was just one of those, I'll give it a try type of thing. And it was on my shelf for about 3 months before I actually picked it up and read it, and I was pleasantly surprised. I have read all the books, but I haven't done a book review because I made this channel before I read the books, after I read the books, sorry. So, yeah, that's how I found out about the series. Question number 2, favorite book? I'm gonna have to say, I love the first book. Because, of course, it's the first book, and the first book, is always memorable. Because it introduces the characters. But Catching Fire was pretty interesting as well. There are a lot more characters introduced, so I think I liked Catching Fire a little bit more. Well, not more, but you found out more facts about the characters from the Hunger Games, the first one, and you found out facts about new characters in Catching Fire and also in Mockingjay. So I'd have to say the Hunger Games and Catching Fire, but you only have to pick one, so I say Catching Fire because I found more information about Haymitch, and I love that part, so yeah, I'm gonna have to say Catching Fire. 3, Peeta or Gale? Peeta. Why? Actually, in the beginning of the series, I didn't like Peeta. I thought he was way too sweet. I thought he was just going to be another love interest for Katniss, and I thought it was going to be like, I don't want to say the word. It starts with a T and ends with a T, and it has to do with vampires and werewolves. That's all I'm going to say. So I thought it was going to end up like that, but so that's why I didn't like Peeta in the beginning. I didn't warm up to him at all in the Hunger Games. I guess that's because I was going through some personal things in my life at that time and staying away from love. But as I continued to read the series, I learned a lot more about Peeta and Catching Fire, and I definitely, like, the defining moment of being a Peeta girl, I guess, was in Mockingjay. And if you're watching this tag, I assume you've read all the Hunger Games books. If you haven't, this might be a spoiler, so just skip this part. But in Mockingjay, when the Capitol when the Capitol changes him, I know, you know, people who've read Mockingjay, you know what I'm talking about. I gained more appreciation towards Peeta and who he is, because I actually wanted him to be himself again. But I also found his cynical nature in Mockingjay refreshing, because usually he was caring and sympathetic towards Katniss, but in Mockingjay he really changes his nature, but that's not his choice. He's forced to be like that because he can't remember anything. So I definitely warmed up to Peeta in Mockingjay. 4. Favorite character. That's hard. I'm gonna go with favorite male and favorite female character, because you can't just pick one character from the Hunger Games trilogy. So, favorite male character. I was gonna say Haymitch, because I love his character. He's like a father figure. Now that I think about it, I'm gonna go with Cinna, because I always loved his character. I loved how he was nurturing towards Katniss and how he was all calm and under control, but he didn't like the Capitol necessarily, but he rebelled in a subtle way that proved to be a noble side of Cinna, and I think he's a very noble and caring character that sacrificed his well-being for Katniss, and I thought that was such a sweet thing about him. So I'd have to say Cinna is one of my favorite male characters. Favorite female characters. One of my female favorites. I would have to say Katniss. I know it's obvious, but she's just determined and very strong-willed, and what she goes through is devastating, and I think she handles it the best way she can, and I commend her for her strength throughout the series. If I couldn't choose Katniss, I'd probably have to choose Johanna from Catching Fire, because I didn't hate her when I read her character. Like, when she was first introduced, she was very, you know, she was mean towards the other characters, but she had this brutal truth to her. Like, she told it like it was, or she told it like it is, type of thing, and I appreciate that about a character. I actually liked her character, and so I'd say probably Johanna if I couldn't pick Katniss. I know I haven't watched a video where someone has actually mentioned her, so yeah, I'd have to say Johanna and Katniss for favorite female characters if I couldn't pick Katniss, and Cinna for favorite male character. Alright, 5. Least favorite character. President Coin. Immediate least favorite character. She just, I felt like when I was reading Mockingjay, I felt like I wanted to reach through the pages and shake Katniss and literally scream in her face, "You can't trust her, she's a crazy person, she's power hungry." But unfortunately I couldn't do that. And I really thought that, I really just wanted President Coin to just disappear, and someone to just shoot her or whatever, because I couldn't stand her as a character. She was so cold-blooded. Even though I liked that in characters, I just didn't like how her dictatorship over everyone else. So yeah, least favorite character is President Coin. You would think that I'd pick President Snow, but I actually like President Snow. Because he's so cruel and deviant, but he actually has, and you find out his story background story in Mockingjay. So I actually like his story because he's such a two-timing politician. So yeah. Alright, the last question, number 6. Character that's most like you. Everyone picks Katniss, and I really don't want to pick her, even though she is like me to a degree, like her pessimistic nature towards life. Because I am a pessimist. I am truly a pessimist, and I know that's not very good in life. I mean, everyone's telling me, oh, look at the bright side of life, and some days I just can't. I'm just a natural pessimist. So I would say Katniss, that's most like me, but I'm a combination of a lot of characters. I'm not just one person. I'm a lot of people on a lot of different days. So I can't really pin myself to one specific character. Some days I would have the intensity and fire and passion as Gale when it comes to the outlook of the world. That's another reason why I didn't pick Gale, because I didn't know enough about him. You get to know him a little bit in Catching Fire and Mockingjay, but I just didn't connect with him as much. I just didn't know enough about him to really say, hey, he's my favorite. So, anyway, yeah, I'm a bunch of different people all meshed into one. So, but if I had to pick a character, I'd probably say either Katniss or Johanna. I'm not a naturally rude person, but if you heard the thoughts in my head, you probably think I was, but yeah, I'm just gonna stop talking, because I don't want you to think that I'm really mean, which I'm not. But I'm just very pessimistic and cynical sometimes. So, yeah, I guess that's why I like Johanna so much. I hope I'm saying her name right, Johanna? Johanna? That's how I say it. Some people say, I don't know what they say. Okay, anyway, so this is the Hunger Games tag. What the heck is a CAG? Alright, this is the Hunger Games tag, and if anyone watches this, I tag you, and all of you out there. I hope you enjoyed. I like doing this tag. It was fun for me. Even though it's probably super long, but I'm sorry. I'm really bored, can't you tell? Alright, so this might be one of my last videos for now, because school is starting, so I might not have a lot of time to read, but I just wanted to do a fun tag, just to, you know, have fun. So, hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more videos and randomness, tags, and book reviews, and book-related things. Bye!